We gone live. We gone live.
We are live.
We gone live with Walker and Immutable Destiny, who I shall mute if he gives me.
Hello.
Yeah, we don't know what the hell we want to talk about, do we?
We don't.
We want to talk about this, huh?
My internet is a piece of shit right now, so
Oh my god!
If it cuts out in the middle, we'll find out.
I'm sorry. I did it again. Fuck. And then I start answering myself, and that gets really confusing. You know what I mean?
I can't understand y'all. Am I coming through quick?
You are, yeah.
You're going through fine.
Yeah, except you were coming through twice because I had my sound on in the video.
Okay.
And I was answering myself and others more than once. It becomes an echo chamber, and you get stuck in that, and then you're fucked. You can't get out of it. I mean, sometimes you can't even get out of your chair when that happens, when you end up in an echo chamber with your own live stream. I'm sure all you guys have experienced this. I'm sure you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Hi, Leo. Or did you guys die? Are you alive?
Not yet.
What?
Unfortunately, yes, I'm still alive.
Unless I'm a Boltzmann brain, and then that's an issue.
Oh, we lost Walker.
Walker back. God, there's two of me? Terrifying.
Now there's two of you.
Oh
yeah,
congratulations.
First one, my internet went out, but now it sounds a lot better. So for some reason, as soon as we went live, I just started roboting all over the place.
The other one will disappear. Oh, there he goes. He died. So your other you died. Which you are you?
It's the what's that ship where they slowly replace the parts or something until it's not the same ship?
Oh yeah, I don't know.
Oh, he is a ship.
Yeah. Looks like Scott Duke is here. Hello, Scott Duke.
Hi,
That's
Scott
actually
Duke.
a really fun thought experiment me and a few friends were talking about the other day.
Okay, we can stop worrying. Scott's here.
Yeah.
Never had my own live stream myself. Yeah, live streaming by yourself is not very entertaining.
It's kind of like imagining yourself being schizophrenic for a few hours.
Yes, I've done that a lot.
Well, speak for yourself.
Yep.
Oh, that's right. Has Walker seen the Nicholas?
No, I haven't. I never got a chance to watch Snatta last night.
Oh,
you didn't watch it?
Oh,
no, well, I haven't had a chance.
were in
I
for
still
a
plan
treat.
on watching it.
you-
Today turned out to be a busier day than I was expecting.
We give Nicholas a bit of a hard time last night.
Darn.
according to the Brotherhood, we were gay bashing him, which I don't know how that works if he's not gay. But
Yeah, I know. That's really interesting.
What happened? What is the summary of it?
Oh, you want to go ahead and mute him?
It's kind of unusual. Like, it's kind of up in the air if Nicholas has actually seen like a woman before, like let alone a woman like has a
live
lot
one.
of exposed or naked.
One with a heartbeat.
Because we watched the trailer of a movie that did have a provocative scene in it, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
But the appropriate reaction was not really given by Nicholas. He kind of took the appropriate reaction and stretched it to infinity.
I did. Okay, I watched that trailer and I did not see a provocative scene in it.
I mean, the girl shaking her ass is kind of
That was
could be seen as provocative, but even then, even if I were to grant it that, that's the reaction he gave was a little extreme.
if you were
Wait, what trailer was it for? Like what movie?
Cuties.
Cuties.
Oh, well, fuck. I mean, Cuties is pretty fucked up.
The Netflix thing. Actually, no. It. Me and my son were talking.
Age story.
It's an award-winning film. Okay, and fucking people just went apeshit about this film, and it's just ridiculous.
Most
Okay.
people going apeshit about it probably haven't actually seen it.
No, I haven't seen it. I just like the memes. It's pretty funny.
You know,
Apparently, Nicholas and Speed of Sound of Gravity Smokey Saint both think it's promoting pedophilia.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not making it harder for pedophilia. I'm not going to say that they're necessarily promoting it.
Why do people think that this film is like something to do with pedophilia? Pornhub.
It has nothing to do with anything to do with child
videos on Pornhub or any other porn site, because I'm telling you right now, most pedophiles are going there, not watching fucking cuties.
Not watching fucking Netflix or French
film. That is fair.
Yeah. It just goes to show you how stupid this society is.
Yep.
And I don't think Pornhub hosts child porn, but
I'm not even gonna. You want to go search it? Go right ahead. I did just to see, and I about puked.
Oh, somebody on What a Smokey streams was Nicholas's stream linked me to some fucking Swedish site, and I yelled at him. It's like, you asshole! Why would you put a link to that? It was not an illegal site, but it was a site promoting, changing the marriage limits or whatever. And it's like, Jesus Christ. You click on a link. I mean, geez, it's in your browser history. It's like, God, thank you. And those are Christians, right?
Hence why incognito browsers were created.
Yeah, well, I didn't think I needed a fucking incognito browser. I was on a Christian site. I didn't think I'd really have to worry about it. But yeah,
I don't know. I mean, like, the amount of nun porn that exists on the internet is like fucking insane.
None. Oh my God! Don't get me started on thinking about all the fucking different varieties they have of porn. What the hell's his name? Ron. What the fuck was his name? That famous porn star.
Ron Jeremy.
Oh
yeah, he just got charged with like some crime, and he was in court with a face mask on.
Rape.
I think it was something like that. Or
who was the meme that was like the doctor and the electrician and like it's like the bald dude?
What the hell? I don't know.
Dude, I haven't been on Pornhub since like 2014.
I've never spent a significant amount of time on it. I'm just curious. I once again, I appreciate the memes. It's this guy. What's his name? Johnny Sins. That's it.
Sins?
I don't know who that is.
Johnny Sins.
Is he like as fucked up as Ron Jeremy?
Well, no. The memes are just really funny because he's played like there's all these pictures of him in like costumes. And it's like everyone needs to thank this essential worker, a fireman, a police officer, a doctor, like because he just plays everything.
Oh my God, he's got a Wikipedia entry.
It's funny. It's funny as hell.
Interesting. His spouse is named Kissa. Kissa Sins.
He's a doctor, an astronaut, a veteran, a teacher, a fireman.
For real?
He's just taking up all the jobs.
Oh no, like Joel.
He is 100. Like he is single-handedly increasing the unemployment rate in America by just owning all of the jobs.
Right, I guess so.
Right. Oh my God.
That's something you don't usually. That's a fairly niche category of thing to be searching for.
Back to the paper.
Yeah, so science.
The science of sex, which is not what we were going to talk about, but apparently that's what it's become.
Back to the paper. Back to the future. I wonder if I can make it bigger. Can I make it bigger? Let's see what happens. I don't know if that bigger thing works. Oh, the bigger thing.
You yank on it enough, you might make it bigger.
We were bad to do that.
Okay, now we've moved on. We're elevating. Anyway,
elevating perhaps. But...
So this is the paper that Otangelo linked to us, and I'm not sure. Did he make a point about this in his blog? He probably did, right?
Somehow this proves the soul in some abstract, unusual way.
Right, and some other shit.
About that, but...
So anyway, so the paper is about a new way to look at the mind and information and life, basically. And there's the old looking at it, as I mean, if you look at a physical process in a linear manner, every starting at T0, T1, T2, whatever, however finally you want to dice it. That's one way to look at it. But you can And then if you look at a system, you can look at like DNA, or you can look at proteins, or you can study what's happening in the cell. Okay, so these guys have extended this in 2 dimensions. First of all, they look at the cell, where it is in the body, the organs, the organism, basically the biome that it's in, or the ecosystem, and then they look at life, and then they'll look at its entire history and evolution. So they're looking at multiple hierarchies, okay, at the same time.
Mhm.
And then what you would do in order to study this is you would develop equations that fed back from one hierarchy to the other. So the extended synthesis and evolution wants to include the epigenetics and cell signaling and a whole bunch of other things, and look at multiple hierarchies. So that's kind of what they're at. Now you can also look across time, so that you model things with like a slice of time, and you figure out what's going on in the system, and you're going to have differential equations and things, basically that feed back into the system. Of course, you're not really going backwards in time. You're just modeling it as a swath of time. And this guy is also looking at, there's a whole bunch of electrical activity in the cells that, let's see, he's got some illustrations here. Here's his little,
And this is kind of interesting.
what's that?
To read the abstract in the classical mind-body wording, body is usually associated with the mass aspect of living entities, and mind with the immaterial one.
Right.
Thoughts,
By the way,
conscious-
Speed, that is not a differential equation. That is an algebraic equation involving summation.
yeah, thoughts, consciousness, and soul are classified as immaterial. The most challenging question.
Hold on a second, Leo. I fucking know that, okay?
So why did you call it a differential equation?
No, I wasn't calling it a differential
You might have
equation.
been, you might have been referring to something.
I was referring to how they basically how biology is using differential equations, rather, or actually, differential equations to work out dynamical systems. I know that the summation is not a differential equation. Please, give me some credit. Okay, you were reading Immutable.
Let's see, where the fuck was I? I just lost
Thoughts.
track of it. Back up. Yeah, thoughts, consciousness, and soul are classified as immaterial. A challenging question emerges: can something that is truly immaterial, thus
Really
that-
quick, can somebody give me the name of the author of the paper?
Oh,
Deleuze.
I put a link.
No, I
Yeah,
just
link.
want the name. I just want the name. I don't want a link. I just want the name.
the cell self-generated electrome, the biophysical essence of the immaterial dimension of life?
Arnold D. Loof.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, something that's truly immaterial. The wording of physics have no mass exist at all. Okay, he's claiming that information is not material, and he's wrong, of course, but that's okay.
Well, if you look at what he says, can something that is truly immaterial, thus that in the wording of physics has no mass, exist at all? Well, there are things that are material that don't have any mass. The photon is an excellent example of such a thing.
Mhm.
Mhm.
He's confusing the model with the reality, but he tends to straighten that out a little bit later. He's not brain dead, and he's not talking about the soul, and he's not talking about anything spooky at all.
It's fucking stupid. This dumbass.
Except the creationists are going to have a field day with his paper. Because, lots of cherry pick quotes here. So who is Arnold Deleuze?
I can't tell you because this dumbass fucking website won't load. Go fucking figure.
I sent the NCBI link to or I put it in the public chat.
Yeah, Department of Biology and Animal Physiology Research at, where'd you put it? In chat?
Yeah.
Oh, the paper. Okay. There's the
Not
paper.
what I wanted.
So let's see. An analogy with genome, proteome, in the analogy with genome and proteome, etc., electrome, a novel term, stands for the totality of all ionic currents of any living entity from the cellular to organismal level. Cellular electricity is truly vital. Death of any cell ensues at the very moment that is irreversibly excluding regeneration, loses its ability to realize its electrical dimension. The second mechanism invokes communication activity that is invariably executed by both sender receiver entities that incessantly handle information. Information itself is immaterial. Both mechanisms are instrumental to the functioning of all cells, in particular to their still enigmatic cognitive memory system.
Nathan.
Ionic electrical currents associated with the cytoskeleton likely play a key role, but have been largely overlooked. The paper aims at initiating a discussion platform from which students with different backgrounds, but all interested in the immaterial dimension of life, could engage in elaborating and integrating vocabulary and in initiating experimental approaches. Okay, so it kind of sounds interesting. He kind of wants to chart the flow of electricity throughout the body, I guess.
Well, so the website that I don't know if it's his website, but this the thirdwayofevolution.com, which I'm assuming is his website, it won't load. But I looked up his book, Communication Life, Mega Evolution, Decrypting Life's Nature, and on books.google.com, let me just read this really quickly. Is it possible to truly understand the very nature of life and death on the basis of contemporary biology? Nearly everyone will react spontaneously. No way. Life is far too complicated. It involves both a material and an immaterial dimension, and this combination exceeds the capacities of the human brain. Quite to the contrary, replies the author of this book, these questions can indeed be answered simply and logically and without having to invoke any hypothetical principles. The key, first ask the right questions. Next, thoroughly imbue contemporary biology with the principles of communication, including both its hardware and its software aspects. Finally, arrange the numerous pieces of the big puzzle in such a way that a unifying yet simple principle emerges. One result of this approach is that the theory of evolution, the very heart of biology, in its present form could shed many of its remaining shortcomings if the principles of communication were better incorporated into it. In particular, such an integrative advance could render superfluous to the Cartesian mind-body distinction and the dichotomy between cultural evolution and genetic evolution that grew out of it. In Deleuze's approach of biology, there is ample room for feelings, emotions, decision-making, problem-solving, ethical principles, and last but not least, for optimism and life's basic drive, which I don't understand any of that or what the fuck he's trying to say.
It makes sense when you read the paper. I don't know. He wrote.
What he's trying to do is he's trying to unify like certain genetic behavior elements by analyzing like these electrical and informational circuits in biology.
There are 0 reviews on
glean from it.
Google.
Okay, what's the name of this book he wrote? Because I can't find it.
Communication, Life, Mega Evolution, Decrypting Life's Nature. There are 0 reviews on books.google.com. It's probably not a very high-selling book. I've never heard of it. And I'm sure if I went and asked every biologist I knew, they'd say, nope, I don't know who that is. Or, no, I don't know about that book.
It's probably a fair assumption.
Communication, Life, Mega Evolution, Decrypting Nature. Okay. So they don't have, let's see. Here's Amazon in. What the hell's that? India?
Amazon.
India?
I don't know.
Why can't I find it in? Here's Amazon. Okay, Amazon.
There are no customer reviews on Amazon either, so I would assume this is probably not.
Okay, $48. Come on, dude.
Maybe that's why nobody's fucking buying it.
Might be interesting to buy it just to see what the fuck he's going on.
I'm not wasting my fucking money.
It's Kindle. That's a lot of money. I don't know.
Don't do it. Don't do it, Speed.
What? What?
If you're gonna waste $48 or $50, send me $50 towards my phone. Fucking fundraiser.
You're breaking. You guys are breaking up. You're breaking up.
I'm not breaking up. I have a perfect connection.
Save the $50 towards the contribution to the glycobiology book you were going to buy me.
You guys are breaking up. I can't hear you.
I think that's your end.
Really?
I can hear everybody else just fine, and I've got a strong connection. So,
what? Oh my God! Oh shit! What did you guys say about buying the book?
I said if you're gonna waste $50, you might as well just put that to my phone fundraiser.
Oh shit! It's too late.
You bought that fucking book? Wow. Wow.
Oh, you know why I bought it? Because I need more paper weights for my papers. I don't have enough papers. Or I don't have enough paperweights for my papers. I got too many fucking
Wonder-
papers.
You know, as
Angeles
well
need too many papers.
I wonder how many times this paper has been cited.
I wonder if you can.
What's the name of the paper?
You can
Scroll
check
back
the
up.
citations.
Yeah.
Let's see,
I
the
think
cell
I think
self-generated
it's started a bit.
Huh?
the cell self-generated electron, the biophysical essence of the immaterial dimension of life.
You probably can't see those. Nope, you can't see them. It's too weak. It's not going to work. I have a stack of papers. I've been sorting my papers alphabetically. It is a bitch.
But apparently he is a real scientist, though. Functional Genomics and Proteomics Group, Department of Biology,
Yeah, he
Hey,
wrote a
no, he
book
is.
on.
KU, Leuven University, Leuven, Belgium. Okay.
He's written some other. He wrote a book on embryology, I think, or something. Yeah, he's real, and what he's got to say is worth listening to. This is part of the extended synthesis, and he makes some other cases here. I don't know what the fuck that is. But
Can I get you to scroll back up so I can see the title?
title of the
You
book.
know,
The paper. It's
completely on.
linked in.
Well, reading me the title does not help because I can't go back to look at it to type it all in on Google.
Oh no, it's linked in chat.
Well,
It's
that's
in-
cool. I'm gonna type it in on Google. The cells
Arnold De Louvre,
Leo.
2016.
Leo,
generated
Walking Fish linked it in the chat. You can just
electron. That's
click
cool.
on it.
The biophysical
Leo's not listening to me.
physical sense of
Oh,
the immaterial dimension of life.
why do we bother linking these papers when nobody uses the
This
link?
paper has been cited 44 times.
That's a
Wow.
lot.
Holy shit. Well,
That's a good
Is that a
amount, yeah.
lot?
apparently, okay. Interesting.
That's not a lot.
I mean, that's not like an absurd amount. That's pretty healthy. Like,
885 people have read this. 12 people recommend it. 44 citations and 47.5 research interest, according to ResearchGate. Okay. Well, that's
Yeah.
kinda-
What the fuck is he?
He says some ridiculous things about microtubules and neurons, but some of it may be somehow valid, but not as valid as he thinks.
I feel like Otangelo literally just stumbled across this paper, read the title, and saw the word immaterial in it, and then cited it.
Yeah.
that's
What
it.
happens if you search for immaterial on Google Scholar?
oh, wow.
But make sure you search for it within the framework of biology or something like that.
And we don't want to have the conversation about information and whether or not it's material or immaterial again.
This is all I need to read to know that this is just bunk science. In addition to their 3 dimensions in space and their time dimension, living systems also have a self-generated electrical dimension and an immaterial one that is inherent to their ability to handle immaterial information.
That actually is kind of true.
Not really, because there's no such thing as an electrical dimension.
Well, no, if you we're talking about modeling, not ontology.
And there
We're
is
talking about
there is
modeling.
nothing that exists that is immaterial. To be immaterial means it doesn't exist.
There's a certain gradient of charge like that exists between that exists in certain like cellular systems that cells will use to communicate like in reference towards certain metabolic cycles that they have, but also in reference towards like cell signaling.
Yeah, that's just physical biology.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, and I'm
but-
pretty sure they also, when they defined immaterial, they just defined it as massless.
Which is still not immaterial.
Yeah. I would agree, but I'm pretty sure that's what they said in the abstract.
I don't know why they just don't use the word massless. It's almost like they're trying to hint at something that's bullshit, but
I think they mean like that the I guess the
Yeah, it
content-
says
the content of that information, like the semiotics of that information, isn't material, even if it's being conveyed like by an electric charge.
they say in the abstract that can something that is truly immaterial, thus in the wording of physics, has no mass at all, exist at all, or no, has no mass exist at all. So I was basically just saying, can something without mass exist? And the answer is yes, photons.
and gluons.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
gluons.
glue balls.
I don't know. I haven't read this paper. Speed, you said you read it?
I just I just read as much as I could or digested as much as I could. It's kind of long, and it requires a little bit of what.
Ouch.
YouTube rejected my comment again because they think it's spam. I said I'm a theory slut. I will sleep with any theory.
They probably got that to like filter out bots or something.
Jesus Christ!
Most of when YouTube blocks stuff or takes stuff down, it's done auto. It's not done by a person.
Yeah.
Same with Facebook, same with Twitter, same with pretty much any social media platform. Rarely does a human ever even review these things.
I know. I'll try this. Okay. See if it. Yep, it did that.
Beautiful.
This is basically true. I will sleep with any theory. I will give any theory a ride in my mind for a while.
Speed, why can't I super chat your channel?
You can't what?
Why can't I super chat your channel?
Because I'm not hooked up to the money making machine yet. You want to give me like $50?
Oh, you're not part of the YouTube partnership program, I see.
No, not yet. I got like 130 subscribers. I didn't think there'd be any percentage in it. It would just aggravate me to get a check for $12 and have to go to the fucking bank and deposit it.
Well, it's $12. That'll buy you a 6-pack.
I think it's also auto deposit.
Yeah. So you'll have to sign up with which I shut down my brick and mortar bank account and I can't start an online banking account because low end be fucking hold. You have to have a phone to do it, at least with Chime. And I don't want to use any place else but Chime because I've heard a lot of good things about Chime.
Are they saying you got to be a citizen to do it?
No, they're saying that you can't you can't sign up for a Chime banking, which is strictly online, without a phone, because they have to send you stuff through text message, and it's fucking stupid.
That's rough.
He's got some pretty interesting stuff, and the guy is a heavyweight. He's worth listening to, and I was kind of excited about it because it fit in with the extended what I've been reading about the extended synthesis in evolution.
So what are your thoughts about the extended synthesis? Because I've talked to Dan about it, and he does not like EES very much.
Yeah, because it's like a lot of people don't, because it's kind of bullshit. I mean, it's kind of like much ado about nothing. But the extended synthesis people are trying to make a point that we have to think in terms of hierarchies rather than thinking. We have to take the top-down approach instead of a bottom-up approach. And we have to look at that. If we don't look at hierarchies, they're claiming that we will do the wrong experiments. And I'm sort of like I'll sleep with any theory, right?
Yeah, you're sympathetic with it.
Holy shit, the Emmys were on? I guess I didn't know that because Emilia Clarke wasn't there, so I don't really give a shit.
Oh my God.
Fuck the Emmys. The Emmys need to be canceled. Nominated 4 times, should have won at least twice, didn't win once. Neither did Lena Headey, and that's fucking bullshit too. Those 2 women carried that entire fucking series on their shoulders.
Which series?
Game of Thrones.
Oh, Game of Thrones.
I don't even want to talk about that right now because I went the motherfuck off on Twitter on people trying to say that, well, Dany's still raped in the books. No, she's fucking not. Open it up and read it, you dumbass.
Okay, hold on. So I haven't read any of these papers regarding like the Royal Society and information.
Yeah.
Are these supposed to be read like in series with each other?
I don't think I'm not sure if there's any order to them, but I read Rotor's first, I think. Which one did I read? I can't remember. But no, there's no real order to them, but they all kind of like support each other. And there's 16 of them or something like that. But it's well, there's one that you should read first. What the hell? By Wills? I think Willis or Wills.
Oh shit, guys, we got a problem.
What do we got?
3 hours ago from CNN, more than 10 million people under storm warnings as tropical storm Beta crawls toward shore.
Where?
What's Maddox?
It's over Nashville.
What's Maddox doing now? This motherfucker. Who pissed him off?
There's a tropical storm hovering over Nashville.
Is our little elf wolf going to handle that storm, or
you'll see the storm coming over, and all you'll hear is literally.
His last words.
And then it'll start lecturing you on how awesome DNA is and how it proves God.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! I cracked myself up.
It would be a damn shame if we lost Maddox, because I mean, if he actually died, we couldn't make fun of him, right? Or could we?
I would still do it. You think I give a shit?
There's still so much comedy gold that you can milk from him. It'd be a shame to lose him at this stage.
I know, he's just too goddamn much fun.
He's just the gift that keeps on giving.
You won't kill me out of some misplaced sense of moral superiority, and I won't kill you because you're just too much fun.
Oh my
If
god!
he's fun to kill you.
What? No, I was quoting a movie,
Oh, okay.
The Dark Knight.
Yeah.
My mind is somewhere else.
It's the Joker. I
What?
believe.
They're raping statues?
How do you rape a
Raping
statue? Well, I
statue.
suppose the statue can't technically consent, so
Well, that's what Trump said. Trump said they're raping statues in everywhere
Well,
across the U.S.
can a statue consent? No, therefore you're raping it.
Yes. They're raping all the Confederate statues. It's
And
horrible.
apparently, even if you give affirmative consent, you're still being raped, which makes no motherfucking sense.
Welcome to feminism, where nothing makes sense. And
No, that was
You
in
know-
reference to me going off on Twitter on complete and fucking total fucking morons, raging rat roach retards who don't know anything about anything.
yep.
Oh, anyway, yeah, I don't know. I think I'm gonna. Well, fuck, I can't read this because I have to do some Y chromosome work tomorrow, and then I have to get back to Demeter's papers. And we talked a little bit today, and I got a little bit further into his peptide RNA generating schemes. Oh, this is this is really cool. We have I had not seen a detailed picture of the axon hillock region before. And I'm just wondering about this. I mean, where did this one come from? That's pretty cool. I like to know the source of that paper.
By the way, Nathan Artwork, that's exactly what this dumb bitch was trying to argue, but the problem is there were no statutory laws that existed thousands of fucking years ago, so that can't be true. Which is the point that I made, and then I got blocked because all these fucking dumbasses can do is make stupid, idiotic, emotional arguments without addressing the substance of anything you fucking say.
That's typical.
And then I
So
cited George R.R. Martin, who straight up said, no, she wasn't raped in the books, but go off about how he's wrong on the series he fucking invented.
Remember, if you don't agree with the fans of the series, you're horrible.
And this is why I don't want to call people this, but that chick was a raging rat roach retard.
You're good, Ian. I was joking.
Is that a euphemism for working out? I'm actually
No.
curious now. Oh.
Are you? No, actually, Molecular Alchemy is going to be helping Erica a little bit with Y chromosome, and he and I talked a little bit about going after some papers and going after some FASTA downloads of the gorilla chimp, and like I want to see the actual fucking Y chromosomes, and I want to do some comparisons myself on some of the genes and find out what the similarity is. And I want to find out how they're saying, oh, the gorilla is more similar to the human than the chimp is. More similar in what way? I want to know.
Mhm.
So anyway,
I have heard that claim before, like not just from creationists, but I don't remember too much about it.
yeah, I want to find out what they mean by similar, because there's
By
a whole
what?
lot of stuff.
What they mean by what?
You miss by similar. What do you mean by similar? There's a lot of ways that you can compare. You can compare chromosomes and come up with similarities. You can look at telomeres. I think centromere is one of the things that they were looking at. And you can look at genes. You can look at each individual gene. You can look at a whole bunch of fucking shit. You can look at how the genes are arranged. I mean, there's two, especially with the Y chromosome, which is sort of like it's a lot of it. I think is not highly conserved, so there's a whole lot of differences in it. Like if we all did our Y chromosomes and compared them, we'd probably find one of us is more similar to a gorilla and another is more similar to a chimp. I don't know. I want to see the fucking genome, and then I'll tell you whether or not I believe this shit. And I want to see the papers. So
Well, that's fair. Blind faith
Because-
is not.
I am sick of fucking standing for truth, talking shit.
Misrepresentation.
Yeah,
This makes me wonder now if we should show Walker the whole thing that happened with Nicholas a few days ago.
We should, because I need a laugh.
oh, you
I
want to
think-
watch that again?
Yes, I need to laugh.
Oh, it's just good lord. I mean,
it's
man.
just fucking hilarious. It just is.
Oh, okay. You're gonna make me do it. Well, we give him a pretty rough time, and he was. What did he say in comments? He said something in comments, and I told him that he needs to pray for his soul.
I mean, Nick seems like a generally pretty nice dude.
Yeah.
I know, and we're gonna be mean to him by playing this. I assure you.
No, we're not. We're just kind of making a little bit of fun of him and the fact that he does not. He's suppressing his own sexual desires.
God have mercy.
Well, yeah. Why did God give us sexual desires if He doesn't want us to, have sexual desires?
I don't have sexual desires anymore.
Right.
Well, why did
No, I'm
God
pretty sure he's ace, right?
I used to. I remember sexual desires.
Why did God tell people it would be evil to eat from the tree of knowledge of good and evil when the people didn't know what good and evil were until after they ate from it?
Exactly.
Okay, I gotta change my sound around, put some headphones on, do some shit.
Of course, you gotta do some shit.
I have to get my shit together.
Stop being lazy.
Get your shit together. What does that mean exactly? What is it?
So you can throw it.
Everybody tells me to get my ducks in a row, and I'm like, dude, I don't even have ducks. I don't know what the fuck I
Exactly.
have.
You know
I
what
got something, and it ain't even close to
Get
in a
your
row.
ducks in a
It's
row.
all over the place.
What in the hell are they talking about, ducks? Okay. Oh my god. Oh shit. You know what I did?
God have mercy on Jen Aldridge. What?
Yeah. Oh, you okay?
Oh,
You don't know that, but you don't know any of the backstory here.
No, yeah, I'm completely blind.
So the
Okay.
thing is that yesterday in one of Smokey's streams, Smokey had his open mic night that he usually does, and what the fuck just happened? Oh no, I thought that was me that dropped out.
Oh, you're starting in the middle of the story.
Well, so the thing is that Jen did a thing reviewing the Cuties movie and then talking about how the way that Netflix kind of advertised it was complete shit, but that the film and what the film represents is a good thing. And then they all jumped Jen's shit because they completely fucking misrepresented what she said because they probably didn't watch the full video that she put out to begin with. And
Fair enough.
so Smokey had a stream last night and was going off on Jen, and Religion is Bullshit, Rib, R.I.B. came in, and Smokey kept pressing him. So you say that you and Jen are more than friends and yada, yada, yada. And Jen came in and pretty much told Smokey, yeah, okay, I'm fucking Rib. What is that not obvious? I think she broke Smokey's heart when she said that. I'm not joking. I'm really not joking. The amount of times that Smokey has talked about both Jen's boobs and her bedding, he wants his face buried between her boobs in her bed. It's obvious. So, but yeah, it's just they're
Wait,
just.
I thought Rib was a Brit or like Irish or something.
He lives in
And then-
Ireland. Yes, Jen's been there a couple times or he's come here a couple times. But yes,
Okay, yeah,
they've
fair
had
enough.
a thing going for I don't know how long, but I would presume probably
Yeah.
a couple to a few months.
Yeah, live your best life, my dudes.
I give props to Rib, man, because Jen is not an ugly person. She is an attractive. I mean, my heart still belongs to Amelia Clark, but Jen is pretty.
Fair enough. So wait, carry on. What were y'all saying though? Cuties was advertised extremely poorly. Smokey lost his shit.
Yeah, and Jen had not even watched the movie. She read the Wikipedia description and found out that it was an award-winning film. That it had been, it won an award at probably Sundance or something like that.
Yeah.
That's what she was going on. Said she had not seen the film. She didn't promote the film. She just said that it sounded like the story was, like something that should be told, a story that should be told. And they lost their shit and went after Jen and started talking about her red stuff again. They're convinced that anybody who uses red more than 3 times is a Satanist.
Yeah. Smokey said, well, first it was like her curtains were changed to red, and then her pillow sheets, and then her chair was red, and that she's
the
using
hell?
red.
I think
seduce
red's a
all
cool
these
color.
men. Yeah, but he was trying to make the argument that she's using red as this psychological attempt at seducing men, and I'm like, dude, oh my god.
Yeah. Apparently it worked on him.
Look,
Yeah,
red
I guess it did.
okay, look, let's be honest. Red and black are sexy colors that women can wear. But thank you, Smokey, for giving us a little brief tour of your mind and
The
where
funny
it's
thing,
I
funny
just think
thing
red's
is
cool.
that he's telling this when Smokey was going off about the colors and everything. He was telling this to Rib, who is majoring in psychology. Like he's like, yes, I know this. I'm very well aware of this.
Mm.
I don't know how old Rib is, and I don't know how old Jen is. I would figure Jen's probably in her mid 30s. I don't think Rib is any older than maybe 26 or 27.
No.
Not that that's a problem. I just didn't know what the age was.
What is happening? What's happening?
Rawr.
I need to get a hold of Jen to get a hold of Rib to get a hold of me because I don't have Discord anymore, so I can't get a hold of him there, and I can't message him on Twitter because he has that function disabled.
Mm.
And now that I know that him and Jen are in contact, I'm going to ask her if she can let him know to get a hold of me on Twitter.
Wait, so why can't you message? Why don't you have Discord anymore?
Because I was only able to get on voice channels on my phone. I can't do that on my laptop, so I don't have it downloaded on my laptop. So I just don't.
I honestly never talk on Discord. I just use it for like texting, essentially, like group chats and stuff.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of typing. I would rather talk.
Fair enough.
Ooh, Discord. Okay. I rolled this one back a little bit earlier than what we did yesterday so we can hear something different. So I'm going to play this for our poor innocent walker.
for an amplified experience of this all. Pay attention to his facial expressions.
Oh, yeah.
He looks very angry.
And the tone in his voice.
Okay.
The tone in his voice.
Rolling, and we're going to roll it through. Now, do not say foreskin in the middle of the fucking clip.
That pedophilia, and they give it some kind of chance and then start something. You know, so it's really horrible, really, really, really horrible that this movie's going on Netflix. Everyone needs to boycott Netflix, big time. And I couldn't put many words. I call it child molestation because there's no philia involved, but you can't use any words regarding the topic in your video titles because they'll take your videos down.
Molestation's a little bit harsher.
From what I've gathered.
Yeah.
So, because of that, and that's one of the reasons why I was a bit vague about addressing it. And I guess it was a form of clickbait, but it was an attempt to use very direct and honest clickbait. And
here it comes.
It's just so terrible. And then I had to check it out. So after saying, like, how do we know what it is? I went and looked it up, even though I wished I didn't have to. And I hovered my icon over the thumbnail of a preview of it for just a moment. Just like my mouse cursor over the thumbnail. And the little image that like pops up to give you the preview of the video of like one bit here, one bit there, one bit there. It was horrible. It was so pornographic. It was so terrible. And that's why it says, God have mercy on Jen Aldrich or don't. And I told you all how since I've been saved, I haven't been angry more than like maybe about 1 second per year.
Okay,
actually deceived somehow. And
what?
A quick comment that I didn't make before. If you're just getting angry like once a year, you got some serious issues going on.
Yeah, I guess so.
You're utilizing like some other form like to express frustration or other healthy emotions, and that's kind of concerning.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to make fun of him too much. Is he okay? Like, I'm legitimately worried about him.
I know I am
Yeah.
too.
I'm not going to shit on him for his reaction or anything. He's fine.
The only reason I'm shitting on him is because he has chosen like to put his reaction like both vocally and like reveal his mental state like to the world.
Mhm.
And guess what? You know, if you do shit to the world, don't expect the world to ignore it.
Fair enough.
Oh my God, Vesta has just come out as a Satanist, I think.
No.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah, I agree with you. He is
When
a
I
Saber.
When I marry Amelia Clark, she's gonna wear a black dress because she looks so fucking fabulous and sexy and powerful in black.
Hey, do I get to come to the wedding?
Of course.
Of course.
Can he bring his army of raccoons?
As long as they behave. A bunch of raccoons sitting in a pew, just all cute and just being, behaving and everything.
Oh, dude, that'd be fucking adorable.
It would.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, there are a bunch of other cringy clips here, but I don't think we need to do it to him again.
Yeah.
It's up to you.
it only gets better, but I can understand why we're not.
Yeah, there's what was it? Let's see. What are the comments?
You're so evil.
Oh, that part is worth playing.
Okay.
Okay, we'll do that part.
He
was
goes
that it?
full mermaid man when he says evil.
Okay, we'll do this one.
I want to prevent a damage that I cannot stand. That's all I want here. Jen Aldrich, you are so disgusting.
Yeah, you're just a dirt
This
girl.
is so foul. It is unbelievably evil.
Evolution. It all comes back.
Okay, I'm gonna lock my fucking doors right now. I'm a little worried.
Do you see Iron Charioteer's comment there? If you're not turned on by Jen Aldrich, you're not a real man. Well, then I'm
Let me
not a
see
real
it.
man. Because she's pretty, but she doesn't turn me on. I'm sorry. She just doesn't.
I don't know. I can imagine an Aldrich with less articles on, and yeah, it's okay.
Mm-mm.
I could imagine it. It's not going to
Nope.
turn me on. It's a naked woman. I don't view that as something inherently sexual, but
Let's move the conversation, guys.
Yeah.
There are body forms which are more sexy than others.
what?
There are some body forms which are superior to others.
Frogs. I love frogs.
Frogs and raccoons, top two.
Raccoons are awesome. My raccoons are so fat. Really cool.
You actually have pet raccoons?
They're not pets, they're wild. They probably rip my arm off.
They're basically the second family.
There's quite a few of them, though. He sent a picture to me the other
You
day.
feed them. You feed them, don't you, Speed?
That's illegal in this city, so no.
That's not what I asked. You fucking don't lie. You feed them.
He would never. He sometimes leaves out dog food and they just grab it, but he doesn't feed them.
Leave them in.
Little
He's
bastards
feeding
steal
the stray
all the
dog.
dog food.
You can't help it if the raccoons go for it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he fertilizes his concrete with dog food.
Okay, I gotta confess, my dog has been dead for 3 years, so I put the dog food out there as a way of mourning him, his loss. And these fucking raccoons eat the dog food.
Eat it.
Dozer. His name was Dozer. He was a 150-pound St. Bernard, and he had a wonderful soul. So I I just feed him every day. Yeah, I got in the habit of it. Dozer was fucking
Looking at Jen Aldrich's channel, so I can kind of see like the complaint about cleavage, but not really.
I don't
Like-
think she can't wear comfortable clothes.
Yeah, I mean, she should be able to wear whatever she wants on stream.
Dude, if she wanted to
The
go
thing
out
is,
with her titties all the way out, fuck. Okay, her
I
fucking channel. I mean, I don't
Like,
understand why they get so butthurt over it.
Like with Smokey's comment about it, it's like, okay, yes, there is cleavage, but it's not excessive cleavage.
Yeah, and boobs are not inherently sexual. Why is Smokey choosing to sexualize them? Is my question. I wonder why.
I think he wants to do things with them.
I think it disturbs the peace in his pants.
Oh shit!
So
I
it
gotta
turns
go.
out Smokey Sane is not fat like Ronnie thinks that he is. He posted a video today. It's actually, no, I'm not gonna lie, it was a pretty good video of him cooking biscuits and gravy.
Ah,
And you can see his arms in the video. He's not fat at all. In fact, he's probably, I feel like he's probably like 6'2", 6'3", 160, 170 pounds. Not like super
No,
thin.
Ron says before he's like in the 200s.
No, not, I'm not talking about Naka. I'm talking about Smokey. Smokey's
Oh, he posted a
probably
video?
like, well, it's not of himself, but you can like see part of his hands and his arms, and you can kind of extrapolate from that what he looks like. I would bet he's probably fairly tall. He's probably over 6 feet. Probably weighs in that 160, 170.
He looks pretty skinny.
I wonder if me and Smokey would like. From what I can see, it seems like me and Smokey have similar-ish builds. So
His biscuits were awesome.
maybe I'm Smokey. You never know.
Did you guys watch that video?
No, I just pulled it up. You were talking about. I don't watch Smokey's channel. It's kind of a waste.
I give credit where credit's due. I thought it was an all right video. I was like,
Yeah, fair enough.
and not that he shouldn't do his other content because it's his channel, he can do what he wants. But I would, if he started doing cooking videos, I'd watch them. Yeah.
Honestly, I might need to watch them because now I have to make most of my own meals. So a super simple biscuit and gravy recipe might be kind of nice.
And he did a good job. Like, he explained what he was doing and the amounts he was using, the time. I mean, it was not bad
What
at all.
did he season the gravy with?
Salt and pepper. You know what?
That's
you know,
it?
traditionally.
Did he do like white gravy or brown gravy?
White.
Good.
It was sausage gravy, the kind. Don't know anybody that does biscuits and gravy with brown.
Oh, you use sausage drippings to make the gravy, right? So that's slightly spiced. So
No, you can use brown gravy for biscuits and gravy. I've had that.
I think he was one of the boys that
I
ran out
have
to the
never
yard.
had sausage gravy for biscuits and gravy as in the breakfast that was not a white milk-based gravy. Not once. Not ever.
I've had the brown gravy before. It's not horrible.
I probably wouldn't eat it.
Don't be such a snob.
No,
No. Just like I will never eat a steak, anything under medium. If it's medium well or well done, I'm literally going to be like, you're bringing me back one medium rare and it will be free. And I have said that at restaurants and it was free. I said, this is not how I ordered my motherfucking steak. And you're going to bring it back medium rare and that steak will be free. I'm not paying at all for the steak. I'll pay for the sides, but I'm not paying for the steak.
I just get my grill at about 5,000 degrees, and I put the steak on for 30 seconds on it, or
That's a
3
furnace,
seconds
not
on
a
a
grill.
side. Huh?
I said that would be a furnace, not a grill.
I know. Well, I watched a video about a guy. He set up concrete blocks, and he had an air blower, and he seared the steak on either side, and then you put it in the oven for to however well you like it done. But I like mine bloody rare.
I don't like mine bloody rare. I've eaten pretty rare steaks. It's not bad. I can do it. I just don't prefer it. You got to cook it to a
God, I
certain
just remembered that guy now. If you want to see just like top-notch cooking, and I'll put that in air quotes, you should watch a show called Cooking with Jack. But the name of his channel is Jack Scalfani.
That might have been the one where I saw him use bricks to torch the steaks. I don't know.
If you're not familiar with Jack Scalfani, he has kind of a unusual reputation for like trying to cook food properly, but just turns out horrible.
No.
And that's what I reckon on Facebook. I think is pretty cool.
Have you ever watched those sous vide guys that they sous vide a roast for 30 days, and they opened it up and it smelled so foul they almost died?
I don't know what that is.
Sous vide?
No,
It's
never.
you cook it in water, and it's really cool because you can leave a steak in there for 8 hours, and it will never get more done than what you set the water at. So if you want it rare, you set it at 125. And it will stay rare, but it will get really tender. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I prefer to age a steak for 27 days and then cook it on a salt block after marinating it without using salt, or at least very, 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 very minimal amounts of it.
I just run out in the pasture and chew on one.
Freshly minced garlic, maybe a little bit of onion powder in there. Very, very small.
Onion powder makes everything taste better.
I don't put pepper on anything before I cook it because when you cook peppercorn, it actually gets bitter. So you garnish the top of a steak, right? So you say you just pulled the steak off the grill, you set it on the plate, grab your pepper shaker. I prefer a pepper grinder because that makes the peppers more fresh that way. Grind it right over the top, just a little bit, and let it sit.
Bold of you to assume I can afford steak.
Because steak's not, well, I live in Iowa, so steak is not that expensive here.
Yeah, fair enough.
Neither is pork or chicken or really any meat. Unless
I don't eat pork, actually. Not because of any religious things. I think
You,
pork
are
is
you
cute.
the same way that Aaron Ra is, that he doesn't do it because pigs are so intelligent?
Yeah, actually, wait, Aaron Ra's the same way?
Yeah, he does not eat pork. He
Oh
says
shit,
he
I didn't know that. Yeah, I'm actually the
he says
exact.
he can't eat pork because pigs are just they're too intelligent.
Yeah, I came to that conclusion whenever I was in like middle school, well before I was even atheist. So I didn't even know. You learn something new every day. I didn't know Aaron Ra did that.
Well, that's why atheists only eat babies, because they're not that smart.
Yeah.
I like my babies with some sautéed onions on the side. Oh yeah, garnished out with a little paisley or something. It's good babies right there.
So we used to kill cows, and then we would cut them up and grind them up, and we'd make hamburger. And when we were cutting meat, like 12 o'clock at night, whatever, late at night, we would take hamburger and with raw onions, and we'd brown it on either side, fresh hamburger, fresh ground, and we'd make. And then we had really good homemade bread, and we'd make hamburgers. It was awesome. But so I kind of grew up on raw meat.
What cuts of the cow did you use for the hamburger?
We just made a hamburger of everything that wasn't a steak or a roast.
Okay.
Everything that doesn't go into the regular. I mean, my job would be cutting all the hamburger meat off of everything, and recovering everything, and we'd throw it all together.
I'm too pathetic for that. I could never do it.
Do you know what a hanger steak is then, Speed? Or also known as a butcher steak?
No.
Oh, dude, that's better than a filet mignon. That is my favorite cut off a steak. And they
I
call
like
it the butcher steak
porterhouse.
because the butcher. Oh, this is better than a porterhouse. Believe me. They call it the butcher steak because that was the cut of meat that butchers would keep for themselves because it was that tender. Also, no, it's mainly known as a hanger steak to most people. And
what is it? What kind of steak is it? What is it?
Hold on here. I'm gonna have to look it up. Real
Hanger
quick.
steak?
I can't remember. There's a reason why they call it the hanger steak, and I can't remember that. It comes. Yeah.
Is it because the butchers would like hang it up?
No, it's called. Oh, gee, that's not what I fucking clicked on. You dumb, worthless fucking piece.
Tenderloin, top sirloin. I don't like top sirloin. I like fucking.
It comes from the plate, which is right behind the brisket and right underneath the rib.
Yeah, I see that.
And I'm telling you right now,
that's got to make cows feel pretty fucking bad that we have like
names for their body parts specifically for eating.
Yes.
Did you know that cows have been known to mourn their dead?
Mm-hmm.
Really? Oh yeah. I've seen them in the pasture get weird about dead end.
I'm trying to make my meat intake exclusively dinosaurs and sea creatures, but it's hard to give up beef.
I can't give up beef, pork, or chicken. I can't
So
give up venison either.
Okay.
I've limited my beef to 1 day a week. So
I only eat dead cows.
So do I.
Well, I hope you're not eating live cows.
that sounds like a pretty fast way to get some diseases, my guy.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
Sam thing. Try to avoid it.
I'm ethically against eating live cows. I used to eat live cows, but no more.
I also
Just
like my live
pick them from the pasture and take a bite out of their calf.
Well, yeah, we had a big family. My dad didn't feed us very well, so we every now and then we'd run out in the pasture and tackle a fucking cow.
Cow tipping with extreme consequences.
Oh, you know what we used to do? Our neighbors had a big herd of dairy cows, and in the morning when the dew is on the grass, you go out there and you grab a cow's tail and you go cow skiing. It's fucking incredible. They run really fast.
That sounds like the most redneck shit I've ever heard. That's great. I fucking love that.
Yeah, cow skiing, man. In northern Minnesota, that's what we used to do for fun. Yep. Cow skiing. Oh, we used to do pig rolling too. Which was pretty fucking mean actually, because the pigs were pretty smart and we liked them, but they were sure fun to fuck around with when you had a pipe. And you'd chase them across the pen, and when they'd run across the pipe, you'd flip them. They'd get really.
My dad grew up in rural Mississippi, and he would go gator wrestling with his friends when he was growing up.
Oh my god!
Oh, he's angry! He's angry!
Fuck that shit!
Oh, I'm gonna catch him here. I'm gonna stick my thumb up his butt.
A hanger. I gotta find a hanger steak at Sam's. What do they have at Sam's Club?
I don't know. Do they have Fairway where you're at? Probably not.
No.
I don't think so. Go ahead. I'm sure they probably do. Just ask them for a butcher steak or a hanger steak.
At Sam's Club, they have like 2.5-inch thick ribeye steaks with the bones still on them, the ribs still on them, a handle. Huh?
Oh. Are you talking tomahawk? Tomahawk steak.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, you can kill shit with it. I mean, it's that cool.
Oh,
It weighs about 3 pounds, a 3-pound steak.
It's tomahawk steak. Those are fucking good.
Yep. Yes. I think I'm gonna go eat.
Are we making you hungry?
You're making me
I
hungry.
would like a fucking steak right now, actually, yeah.
Actually, I have some smoked salmon for tonight.
Oh, fuck you, dude.
I do.
I had a
What
sandwich.
you ought to do is, do you know how to make candied salmon?
With pasta.
Do you know how to make candied salmon?
No.
Well, look it up and try to do it with some smoked
Candied
salmon.
salmon.
I'm not even gonna say it. Just look it up. Oh, bud, that'll get your dick hard.
Have you ever heard of a fish named a sucker?
No.
Suckerfish? Like Plecostomus?
I don't know what the fuck a sucker actually is.
Are they the ones that like suck on the glass on an aquarium?
No, not a Plecostomus. My dad called them suckers. What the fuck are they really? I don't know. I'm sure they aren't called suckers. But anyway, in the spring they run, and they run up the creeks, and there are thousands of them swimming up these creeks.
So like white carp or something?
They're kind of like white. Well, whitefish is the other thing that they smoke up there, but suckers are really, really good smoked. And my dad used to make us go in these fucking rapids, like rapid flowing creeks in the spring, where we could have got washed away and killed. And he'd sit on the bank with a gunny sack, and you reach down between logs and you pick fish out and throw them on the shore. So we get like bags and bags of fish and then go home and smoke them.
They're actually called white suckers. Like that's their actual name.
Oh, they actually are white suckers.
I think I might start calling white people that. Whatever, yeah, white sucker.
White sucker.
White sucker.
So do they have a scientific name? What the fuck is the scientific name for a white sucker?
Catostomus? I don't know. Catostomus?
I'm not seeing it on the Minnesota Department of
It's
Natural Resources.
Catostomus commersoni.
Catostomus. Good to know. I didn't realize they had a fucking name. How do you spell it? You want to put it in chat?
Sure.
Catostomus?
I'll just put the Wikipedia page. White sucker.
That'll do.
Catostomus.
Oh, there's a Wikipedia page. What's streaming?
Oh my god! I almost want Trump to win again, just so all these dumbass fucking ideological purist leftists can see how fucking bad shit will get when they are being targeted in the streets and shot like dogs by Trumpists because Biden is exactly the same. Fucking raging rat roach retards. I'm gonna start calling people that now. Anytime they piss me off, whatever, you raging rat roach retard.
Where in the hell did I see?
I can use the word retard because I'm technically retarded, just like I can use the word nigger because I'm part black.
Are you sure that
Never
qualifies?
I feel like I
Okay.
What? I can't hear when all three of you talk at the same time.
Okay. We don't want to.
retarded based on a case-by-case basis. I usually don't feel like I need to have it justified for its usage.
We
Wait,
don't
what?
want to encourage you, Leo. Cypriniform fish. Wow, that's cool. I'd forgotten about these. I haven't thought about them for a while.
Yeah, well now you know.
Ah, but God, they're great. You put brown sugar on them and you smoke them. Awesome.
Yeah, that
Beautiful.
would kind of be like almost making a candied fit. Ooh, that sounds really
Yep.
good. You ever had candied pussy? Take a little powdered sugar and then just start eating the. No, I'm fucking around. I haven't actually.
I hope you are fucking around.
Or have I? You see, everybody's like, "Oh man, that pussy tastes a little salty." I'm like, "Well, sometimes I might sprinkle a little salt before I go down." Shit, you don't like
Oh,
flavor?
Jesus Christ. Okay,
It's a Ron White joke. Come on. For
Ian,
fuck's
shame on you. This whole show is going downhill. What the fuck?
Here I am thinking a white sucker was just a. Oh, me and Ian need to like
Oh,
hang out.
time out for Ian. Time out.
Have some. I need to have some beers with Ian because me and him would have some fun.
Here's the white circles to the local girl and rural news. So fucking
I like this other comment. Do fishes get high on seaweed?
How did I miss that one?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Shit.
You gotta wonder like what the first animal was like to officially get high.
Have you ever heard of the stoned ape hypothesis?
No,
Oh,
I've
Christ.
heard of it, but I have no fucking clue what it
Okay,
actually
have you talked to Kafi or Kafi or whatever?
Me? No.
Yeah, he fucking loves that shit. He was here.
Who's that? I've never heard of that person.
He
He's
was
very perennial philosophy.
But the stoned ape hypothesis is basically that cybacillin mushrooms gave
psilocybin?
or psilocybin, yeah, might be. Psilocybin mushrooms caused a selection pressure for creativity, essentially, and that is what eventually led to our brains getting bigger.
which is pretty fucking
So
far.
is this like actually a scientific hypothesis, or is
Yeah,
this,
it's a legitimate hypothesis.
because I'm
Well,
thinking that some
no,
biologist
it's done by
took
some
shrooms and was
wild
like,
man.
dude, what if a monkey took shrooms and
Yeah.
that made
Not
humans?
as bad as
I'm pretty sure that's pretty accurate to like its origin story, but
What if a raccoon took shrooms?
it's not
I
as
think
bad. Monkey
it's one of those theory or not theories, but like hypotheses that falls out just because of Occam's razor, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was championed by this guy who had websites and shit. I don't know, around he died around 2000 or something, or he had some following. He's kind of a wacko guy.
So wait, what was Immutable gonna say?
It's not as bad as the monkey fucked a pig hypothesis.
Oh jeez.
Oh god, that one? Yeah, I've seen that one as well.
It's a really bad one.
Yeah, it's not a good one.
But what if it was true?
Oh god,
If string theory was true, which probably is, to be honest with you.
I truly hope we don't have an audience tonight.
Well, I can tell you that there are 8.
There's at least Ian there.
Yeah, but
And
Ian
Nathan artwork as well.
can take it. I think we probably scared Vesta away.
You probably scared Scott away too.
Vesta Freya is the greatest fucking name.
That's a cool ass name.
Yeah.
Actually, no, my name is the greatest name.
Leo Filius is also a cool name.
Leo Filius. Dr. Filius.
No, it's Dr. Eigenstate.
Dr. Eigenstate? Okay.
Is that a reference to something or?
Yeah, eigenstates.
Oh,
Linear algebra.
Linear algebra.
yeah.
Applied, yeah, generally as it's applied to quantum mechanics, but I think they're also used in various aspects of engineering.
Oh, I think I'll call my kitty.
Kitty, 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 kitty.
Thor. He doesn't respond to kitty. Thor.
Thor, 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 Thor.
And Loki.
Loki, 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 Loki. That one sounds closer to kitty, kitty. Oh, no, Vesta's still here. She's probably like, you guys are fucking terrible. We're going to hell, aren't we?
Hell in a handbasket.
I hope so. That's where all the fun people are going to be.
Hell yeah, man. Satan's gonna have a fucking ball. Jesus.
Satan's probably just be like, all right, y'all are here. I'm just letting you know, down here is where we have the fun. You don't want to be up there with all them fucking prudes holding hands singing Kumbaya. Unlimited
that?
food in that corner, unlimited weed in that corner. The shrooms are over there. The meth is over there. Don't go in that corner. Those people there. I don't know. But, just have a good time. Treat everybody with respect. Be chill. And any problems, just senior demons right over there. Just let him know. He'll come and get me and I'll set him straight. Anybody needs to go to heaven for punishment, I'll send them up there. Because everybody knows Mormons are the ones that got it right, and nobody wants to go to heaven with all the fucking Mormons. Come on now. I make way too many South Park references. Nope, it was actually the Mormons that got it right. Go ahead.
That's my favorite episode of South Park. The Mormon episodes. I fucking love those. I just play them. I think I watched it about 80 times. Just too incredible. When is the new season coming out?
I don't know.
What are they on, like season 30 now or something? Jesus.
Something like that, yeah.
I don't know. Season 20 something.
Yeah, last season wasn't anything to write home about, but the season before I think was really good. I can't remember.
Hot take: I have never watched an episode of South Park.
What? Oh, I'm removing you from the stream.
And you said you're
I've
22.
never watched an episode of South Park.
And you said you're 22.
23. 24, actually. Sorry. God,
Jesus
can't count.
fucking Christ.
Did he forget his own age?
Apparently. Thinking around you guys will do that to me.
I missed the context for it.
I said
I
I've
don't
never watched an episode of South Park.
Mm.
Fucking Ian. Ian gonna get us
So where will the comedians do? Well,
Ian gonna get us in trouble with the Brotherhood. I'm already in trouble with the Brotherhood. Fucking Smokey sent that threat email. He put that threat comment, and then he removes it right away. It's like, what the hell?
it's like Smokey doesn't realize that we can track like the comments that he
Yeah.
makes. Because
Well, no, I think he wanted me to see it, and he knew I'd see it, but he wanted to take it down so nobody else saw. But like, he give me 1 hour to take our Saturday Night at the Atheist down. Otherwise, he's going to make a video about me, and he's going to call me speed of
Speedo pudding.
no, I think I did. Well, I suggested speed of Nicholas's smoky hot pudding. Nicholas-
Which Saturday night did they want you to take down? The one from yesterday?
Yeah, yesterday he threatened me if I don't take it down, he's gonna
Why?
destroy my reputation.
They are not going to like the next thumbnail that comes out.
Oh no, if we do that thumbnail.
They are not
thumbnail?
going to like it at all.
Nathan was here earlier, did he
Which
leave?
one? I don't know what we're talking about.
Oh,
Jesus Christ. What if that's it? What if this is hell?
the thumbnail
Can't
the thumbnail we made that Nicholas made for us the other day was kind of meant to kind of like piss them off a little bit, which it worked in achieving its goal. But the next thumbnail that's coming down the pipe is, oh god, that might actually be going a little too far.
Yeah, I think maybe we should stop poking him for at least 2
I don't
weeks.
know what thumbnails you guys are talking about.
I put it in. Oh, you don't have a phone.
Nope. I told you guys important stuff needs to go over email because I don't have a fucking phone.
Ooh, change of background.
It's club.
We'll let.
Yeah, I
Here's
have
Nathan.
Computer room, so I moved out here.
Nathan's here. So
Nathan's been here.
I think
He's been here a little while.
you should finish that thumbnail, Nathan. But I'm not sure if we dare
Okay,
put it up.
thumbnail of what? What did Nicholas say or do? What is this?
We want to let him finish it before so you can see the complete effect.
Well, I don't need to see it now. I just want to know what it is.
Oh, you don't? No, we don't want to describe it on this show.
Let's just say that Nathan took my suggestion of
We can't even describe it in public.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
talking about artwork, aren't you?
yeah, let's call it that.
Oh, are we talking about the Japanese and the South Park episode? Hopefully, people know that I'm referencing. Immutable doesn't, but
Let's go with that.
I feel like I've seen it, but I can't find it. Maybe I haven't.
It's in the text, Parker. If you
It's in the private chat. Jack Scalfani.
Yeah, I need to learn how to cook right now. I can essentially cook. I mean, I can obviously cook like hot pockets and frozen pizzas.
is that really cooking?
Yeah, I know that's why.
yeah,
I can make pasta, sandwiches. I need to expand my palate a little bit.
Yep.
you know how to make an omelet?
I do know how to make an omelet. I can make egg stuff.
There we go.
I'm well versed in the ways of egg.
I think my son was like 30 years old, and he said, "Dad, could you show me how to flip an egg?" He couldn't figure it out.
You trying
He's
to
a
make eggs side by each or what?
He's a fucking computer science guy, and he couldn't figure out how to flip an
By
egg.
the way, Walker, if you check the group text, I shared the working image of the photo.
Okay, I will check in just a second.
Somebody should send that to me in an email.
Oh,
It's gonna be fun when I get married because my future wife, admittedly, doesn't really know how to cook, other than the type of cooking that Walker was talking about.
Look,
But
you learn
apparently during the pandemic, she has been learning.
you
Yeah.
learn by trial and error.
Mhm.
Yeah, and right now it's kind of trial by fire because there's no near
By fire.
like
Trial by burning everything that I try to cook.
yeah,
I'm a pretty good cook, especially when it comes to like chicken breast, pork chops.
I thought you might like that. I thought that might
What's the hat? Who is that?
Maddox.
No, like the big hat.
Oh, I don't. Maybe it's Joel.
Joel. It's
He's a
Joel.
llama.
We call him Joel.
Joel.
That's pretty good.
I don't know.
Joel, the nuclear or the plasma physicist / rocket scientist / computer scientist / like everything else on the fucking planet, apparently.
Apparently.
oh, where is?
Oh, David Neff is here. Is that dude an atheist or not? Because I've seen him in theist streams. I've seen him in atheist streams. I've seen him debate.
I think he's an atheist, but he gets along pretty well with the Brain Trust.
And there's nothing that it's not like there's a problem with that. I just didn't know.
Yeah.
What.
I'm pretty sure he's non-religious.
I sent it to you, so you should have it.
Yeah.
Come on, David. I put the link in public so we could have all kinds of things in here. No telling what will come in.
Smokey will be in the back room.
Raccoons. Yeah, Smokey would never get in the front room though. Oh. Okay, we can't put it. I'm going to have to send you this picture, so I will send it to you.
Working on a game that centralizes around radiometric dating. Well, that's going to be a very long game to play.
A game? Huh? He said he's making a video, probably explaining like isochron and stuff like that.
Game.
Who is?
David Pinoff.
I was going to say, like, if you're making a game on radiometric dating, that's going to be a very long game to play.
You just have to wait for potassium argon half-life.
I don't
Several
even
million years have passed, and well,
Yeah, potassium argon is what's the half-life on it? I want to say like 4 point something billion or 6 point something billion. Billion, I know that.
I don't know if it's it's 1.25 billion or 1,250 million or 1.25 billion. So
Yeah, it was a little high.
it's like that one game that you have to like wait for weeks or something. Belonging, I think it's called. I don't remember. Dapper was playing it a while ago.
You just got a weird comment on the video.
apparently it depends on which argon you're talking
What
about.
the fuck was that? Now
What?
I'm yelling at my fucking dumbass computer.
Apparently, Argon 39 has a half-life of only 269 years.
Huh. Interesting.
Well,
I'm assuming that's not the one that they use to date the world.
I imagine it'd be more stable. Well,
I thought they used potassium argon to do theirs.
why?
Yeah, there's multiple different isotopes though, with different decay pathways.
Huh. Well, that's a fucking bitch. Apparently, Argon 29 only has 4 times 10 to the minus 22nd half-life.
Well, that makes sense. That's just
Wow,
a
that's
super
such a
unstable
long
atom.
time.
Hey,
Not sure how they measured that time. But
The same way we measured a lot of times of different things that are really, really small. Even
Yeah, I
smaller.
would assume honestly it's probably more by the amount of energy it gives off because they give off alpha particles and stuff, right?
Mhm.
let's see, the longest one I can see. Then that can't be it. Appears to be Argon 39, which has a half-life of 269 plus or minus 3 years.
It's hot in here.
So, David, why do you go on those channels and get abused?
Does he really get abused?
I don't know. They're treating him nicely because they're trying to convert him.
I don't know if they're trying to convert him. I think it's because they know if they get rid of David, then no one's going to go on their streams.
David's the last one I go.
He's the last one. He has the most patience out of all of us.
I go on him every now and then. It just kind of depends on what they're talking about and if I'm interested.
Yeah, fair enough.
Right. Yep. Well, guys. Fuck it.
Well, fucking what? They hold water. Big deal.
Watch Nurse Ratched.
Oh,
Are you One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, or
Huh? What?
One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, or what?
No, they Netflix did a series on it, done by the guy that did American Horror Story.
About like the nurse from One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, or just
Yeah, about Nurse Ratched. Yeah, from
really? I was watching that movie last night.
Yeah, and the character, Jack Nicholson character, was what McMurtry or whatever.
Yeah, McMurphy.
Yeah, it was the name of one of the characters who briefly appeared in the first episode, and that was just sort of a, call out to the movie or
That's interesting.
shout out or whatever to the movie.
Wait, so that was the first episode? Like the whole event of One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest was the first episode? Or?
This is a prequel. This is when she gets the job there, and it's it's pretty dark.
Oh, I would assume so. She's a fucked up character.
She's not a very
I think-
nice nurse.
I think One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest is something that like everyone should read. It's just such a good book.
Yeah, it's wonderful. Well, we were talking about that last night. If you watch Saturday Night at the Atheist, the whole story to that thing is very convoluted.
I would say one book everybody should read, especially the dumb fucking rat roach retards who think Daenerys was raped, is A Game of Thrones, specifically Chapter 11.
Huh?
I'm not letting that go for probably a month, so get used to it.
I just don't get the reference. I've never read any of the A Song of Ice and
I
Fire.
haven't watched an episode of Game of Thrones yet either, so I don't understand the.
I've watched parts of Game of Thrones.
So Walker,
Dany is portrayed as being significantly more cruel and hot-headed in the television adaptation than she is in the book. She's also raped in the television adaptation, and per the guy who literally invented these characters and everything that happens to him, she is not raped in the books. You could try to argue statutory rape, and I would state that by contemporary socio-ethical standards, it would be statutory rape, but you can't apply contemporary socio-ethical standards to a thousands-year-old society. That just completely removes all relevant historical context.
but isn't that a smoky argument?
That's a smoky
What?
argument.
No, it's not. That's literally historical. You go ask any historian about certain things that happened in our past, like 1,000, 1,500 years ago, and say, like slavery. In the contemporary socio-ethical standards, yeah, slavery is wrong. If we go back 2,000, 3,000 years, it wasn't really wrong. Wedding your daughter at 14 years of age to a 28-year-old was not wrong 2,000 years ago.
Yeah,
It is wrong today. But then that leads into a discussion on whether moral relativism or moral objectivism is true. Nobody can demonstrate that moral objectivism has any level of reality because nobody can name the object to which the truth of any moral statement is inherent.
But the
Which is
Bible.
what it means to be objective. But the Bible, no. The Bible is what makes the claim. That would just be circular reasoning at that point.
No,
Just
I
like when
agree.
the object is God. Well, now you're circular reasoning because you're trying to demonstrate God's existence. You can't assume he already exists in the argument for his existence.
Hey Walker,
Yes.
I put a book name in chat. It's called Electric Acid Kool-Aid Test, and it is
Oh, I've heard of that one.
okay. It is
Get ready for a wild ride. That is a weird fucking book.
Walker. It's a book about what the author of One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest did with the money that he got from that book.
Huh.
So it's about Ken Kesey. So it's a wonderful.
Yeah.
It's about Tom Wolfe, isn't it?
No, it's about
It's
Ken
by Tom Wolfe.
Kesey
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
by Tom Wolfe.
Okay, so hold on here. Can I ask Ian Chen a question really quick?
Sure. Yeah.
I'm going to ask him a few questions, and I know he'll answer them as he hears them. Number one, I'm assuming you've probably read A Game of Thrones. In your opinion, and again, I don't want you to utilize modern day socio-ethical standards because that, again, removes any historical context. Do you think Daenerys was raped in the traditional sense that most people would say? Because statutory rape is right off the bat is not the same thing as traditional rape to begin with. So why do you think she was raped in the traditional sense when she gave affirmative consent? And I'll give him the time to answer because he's
he
obviously
said,
got a pipe.
He said, "Yep." Yep.
And this is the question I'm also going to ask Mama Atheist, Jen Aldrich, and Nakasuchi whenever we have our Game of Thrones chat. I have a whole ass Twitter thread on why I don't think a cogent argument could be formed that she was raped either statutorily or in the traditional sense.
Which story, Ian? Electric acid Kool-Aid test? It was a fictional true fiction book, basically about that whole era with the Merry Prankster.
Oh, there's another book that's also fairly similar to that you can read as well.
What is that?
Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, I believe it's called.
Oh fuck yeah, that's the movie. You've seen the movie, right?
I've read the
Wait.
book. I can only imagine.
Why is somebody writing a book on electricity and Kool-Aid and acid and testing it?
It's more acid and less electricity and Kool-Aid.
Okay, the movie Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. That reminds me so much of my youth. I mean, it was like we had parties like that were very close to that shit.
Just the Merry Pranksters. That was your friend group growing up.
He wakes up in a hotel room filled with water and fucking just completely pillaged, and he's got a alligator tail taped on his ass. And he's got a tape recorder taped to his chest, I think. And it's like when you're blackout drunk, shit like that happens, and you don't know why. It's like you gotta piece it together.
So
crazy.
speak, can I start just calling
Didn't he find some girl in one of the other rooms or some fucking thing, some teenager or something? It was fucking
Would you be mad, Speed, if I just started calling you Hunter?
What?
Would you be mad if I just started calling you Hunter?
Hunter? No,
Or Hunter
not
S.
at all.
Thompson.
Not at all.
One of my buddies, that's one he really likes Hunter S. Thompson's ideology on things. As a character, obviously, Hunter S.
Yeah, he
Thompson.
killed himself. Unfortunately.
Wasn't Hunter S. Thompson actually a real person?
Yes, he killed himself.
Yeah, well, no, he killed himself because he said, when I die, I want to do it on my own terms and by my own hand.
Yeah,
Honestly,
he did.
I don't
did.
think there's anything wrong with that.
Yeah,
If
no,
you
he
say,
did.
look, I don't want somebody else to do it. I don't want, he did. I completely understood what his philosophy that he was going to take his own life was. He's like, whenever I wake up and I'm like, you know what, I'm done living. That's that. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
So Johnny Depp knew him real well, and he would imitate him while he was with him because he did. Johnny Depp did that role so fucking well that you could barely tell the difference between those two characters.
That's what I think. That's probably one of Johnny Depp's best performances. I would state that it's the first one, and a very close second for me is his role as Jack Sparrow, because he just such a good job with that Willy kind of all over the place, not pirate. That's not is almost not really a pirate, if you know what I mean.
This guy seems like a badass.
The coolest thing about that role is he told a story. His daughter went to school, was in school, and asked her what her daddy did, and she said he's a pirate. She associated with that role. That's pretty cool.
Well, he used to dress up as Jack Sparrow and go to schools and stuff. And
I don't think it was penis hands, Ian.
Something like that, though. It's a new take on the movie for sure.
Well,
Ian lives in Australia.
Sisters and penis don't go together. Didn't he have problems with masturbating, Edward?
I can only assume so.
I should assume.
Is that mentioned in the movie? I've never actually seen it.
I don't know if they actually mentioned that or not. I don't know.
There's probably a joke about it. That's a very Johnny Depp thing to joke about.
Yes. So how long? Hunter was 67 when he died.
Never mind.
Wow, he's been dead for 15 years? What the fuck? Why is time going so fast?
Because you're old. I'm sorry, I didn't mean.
Wait a minute. It shouldn't go. It should go slower because
dude, I've heard from people that say that the weeks literally feel like days. The older they get, the time just starts to.
They kind of do. It's just that I'm so fucking.
There's actually a oh god, I can't remember the fucking name of the phenomenon for it.
Oh, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about, and I can't think of it. God damn it. Why'd you have to open your mouth? Immutable. None of this was going to bother me.
Not called Sloan's Gap, but it's something similar to it. Ah, Jesus. Now I get to go through my watch history till I find the damn thing. Well, I'm going to make this a little bit easier on myself.
Yeah, Hunter S. Thompson had his ashes fired out of a cannon.
Yeah, I know. This guy seems like a badass.
Yeah, he was a badass. He was. I mean, some of that shit was autobiographical. He was just crazy.
Right. The term isn't chunking, is it?
Chunking? What? Time going quickly?
Yeah, apparently from this, I'm not going to assume that that's a reliable source. Let me find something else.
Subjective experience of
Science Alert is pretty good.
time passing.
There's a mathematical formula that actually explains this type of thing.
Did you read this in an article, Immutable?
No, this is a video produced in number file.
Oh, I feel like, I was going to say, if you read this in an article, I feel like I read the same article.
No, let's see, mathematics.
Ooh, there's a disorder. ADHD and time perception has issues. Chronostasis? No, that's not it. What the fuck? Neuroscientific perspectives, theories. Wiki be your friend. Oh, has anyone tried to Google Gavin Herleman from Australia?
Yes,
I haven't. Really?
Oh, really? Do it.
Here we go. Weber's law is the thing that explains this, actually. Like,
What the fuck was that?
Oh, sorry. There's
Walker
people screaming
Scott?
outside of my room.
Oh.
I posted a
My
video.
friends are watching Minority Report right next to me.
I don't know what the
Oh,
is that?
God.
What is the Minority Report?
You put it in private chat?
Yeah, it's a phenomenon called Weber's law.
I don't know what it is.
Why you put it in private chat? Why not you put it in normal people chat?
Because I'm not
Because
normal.
I'm not a normal people.
Normal
And I'm glad I'm not a normal people. I don't want to be a normal people.
Put everything in normal people chat. I want to go eat my smoked salmon now.
All right, goodbye.
Watch Ratchet.
Are
Wait,
you
I
leaving?
looked up
Wait,
Gavin.
what?
Is that the same Gavin?
Yes.
Shit, that's crazy. Huh. That's so weird.
Yeah, but we'll get in a lot of trouble with Smokey if we say anything about that article on
What,
this.
the one about his wife's divorce, where his wife divorced him?
We can't talk about that. We
Well, I
don't
just
have any
public
knowledge of that.
information,
You
so I
mean the
don't-
one
He knows
that
how to Google.
I'm not surprised his wife divorced him. He's a
Oh,
fucking
muting you,
bastard.
muting.
No,
I'm not
no.
muted.
You're muted now,
No,
Leo.
I'm not.
Oh
No,
yeah.
I'm not.
Oh yeah, you are.
No, I'm not.
I fucking muted you.
He's immutable.
Yeah, he is. I am proud of you, my child.
Are you ending the
Okay.
stream or what?
Huh? Yeah, I think I want to end this.
All right. Well, before you end it, as always, everybody stand Amelia Clark.
Yes. You guys have done enough fucking damage to my channel for the night.
No, I think Otangelo did a lot of damage to your
Yeah,
channel.
you probably did. I lost like half my subscribers. I don't know.
You've been gaining subscribers. What are you talking about? 4 days ago, you had like 125. Now you're at 132.
Oh, I'm really climbing up the ranks.
Man, maybe I need to start making content again because he's starting to catch up to me.
Fucking on stuff. Yeah, what are you, 150? You
I'm at like 170 right now.
asshole.
I wish I could make
Fucking
bullshit.
hate you, Walker. I'm booting you,
Because
man.
I'm thinking about making a video entitled "Was Daenerys Raped in the A Song of Ice and Fire" book series because I know it's gonna get me a lot of.
Oh, that'll get you a lot of attention, yes.
But I guarantee you, there won't be people who will be able to dispel the argument that I make.
Fair enough.
Okay.
All
We're going live. We're going on live right now.